All right, Road to Zion, we back, man. Another day in the life of Road to Zion auto and diesel repair, man. Got called out here for a 2015 freightliner cascadia. The customer said he had a no start. All the power was working in the vehicle. He seemed to start it up yesterday, had trouble starting it this morning. Through a code, I looked up the code. It indicated that it might be a bad starter solenoid relay. So what I did was I hooked up my digital probe right here to the battery, the negative terminal to the negative post, and the positive to the positive post. And right here, guys, got the key and the truck in the on position. Right here is the starter assembly. The top of it right here where the signal wire goes, that is the starter solenoid relay. So what I did to try to make sure that it was actually the starter solenoid relay and the starter that went bad was I jumped the wire, the signal wire right here from the power that's given through this tool right here to actually bypass the starter solenoid relay and put power directly to the signal wire to try to get the vehicle to start up. As you guys can see, the gauge is reading 0, it's supposed to actually be reading 12 volts right now because the battery is on. So that let me know that the starter solenoid relay is not working. So what I done, you can do this, put the probe tube right here to that nut where the signal wire goes, and then you give it direct power. Come back again, and it should fire it up. Hold on, So that lets me know that the starter is bad, the solenoid relay is bad. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the starter and get ready to put the new one in. I got it at the parts store waiting for me to get repaired. So once I get there, I can get the new starter, have this one out, and put the new one in and get them back on the road. Let's go, Team Road to Zion. Stay tuned for the intro. And if you guys are watching the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, like, hit the bell notification, comment. Follow me on Instagram at Road to Zion_design. Many hands make light work. Glory to the King.
Zion, Zion, Road to Zion, 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 Road to Zion. Cars, trucks, SUVs, even diesel tag. Best mechanic on the planet, ain't no need to scratch. Every issue attack like a lion. Got a problem, indeed we'll find it. Pop the hood, we gon' get up inside it. Fix it up, start it up, and then drive it. Brakes, rotors, motors, on a mission to fix the transmission. If it's tainted, then we can replace it. Difficult all the way to the basics. Diagnosed like a doctor to patient. Have no worries, relax and be patient. You can leave, go and take a vacation. In the hands of the best of the nation. Got that fix, baby, watch how we cook up. And we mobile, you know we can pull up. Hit the mobile if you need to hook up. Hey, you right by the time that you look up. Facts. It's your boy Wade Road, man. You already know how them boys coming, man. Shout out to everybody over there at Road Design. If you need mechanical work.
All right, Team Road to Zion. So what I did was I disconnected all the main negative battery terminal leads, put towels in between them, so that way if they move, they don't arc off the battery or anything. I used a 9/16 socket with a 3/8 infrared. Let's get it. Right here is the top of the starter where the power wires goes to it. I'm disconnecting that bolt right there with a 19mm, and I'm going to crawl underneath and disconnect the negative wires going to the starter. Disconnect that signal wire up there and those two power wires going to the solenoid relay. Then I will have might have to drop the wire harness a little bit at the bottom to get access to remove the starter. Then I will be removing the 3 starter bolts as well. Stay tuned, Road to Zion. By the way, it's important to notice the order of the wires. So that way, once you put the wires back, you put them back in the order that you took them off in, because it's ordered and routed this way. So that way, none of the harnesses and the wires can be in a bind. So just make sure you guys take notes of that. So that way you won't have any problems when you get ready to put everything back together. All right, Road to Zion. So I got the top bolt of the starter disconnected. Here's one of the side ones, and then that's the other lower one. I got all of the electrical harness connected from the starter. Right now I'm loosening up this bracket right here so that way I can move this whole wire harness aside and this bracket as well, so that way once I take these two last starter bolts out, I can have room to drop the starter out of here. It's gonna be a tight squeeze, man, but we can do it. Let's go, Road Design, y'all. All right, Road Design, y'all. So we got the old starter out. The part that failed on the starter was this relay solenoid right here. Sometimes you can buy them separately. In this case, we wasn't able to buy it separately. They didn't have it in stock. So we got to replace this whole starter assembly right here, man. Just, you know, another day in the life of Road to Zion Auto and Diesel Repair, man. Remember, man, many hands make light work. Glory to the King. All right, got the new starter, man. Getting ready to put it in. Everything matches up, man. Pay attention when you guys go buy the starter to the amount of splines right here on the starter shaft. Sometimes they come in 11 and sometimes they come in 12. So whenever you remove the old starter, count the splines on this shaft right here and make sure it's the same amount for the new starter that you getting ready to replace. So otherwise, this will not line up to the flywheel, so that way it will not engage, and then it will not be able to start the vehicle. So, you know, just food for thought for you guys who are looking forward to doing this in the future. All right, Team Road Design, I got the new starter in. Truck back running, man. Got the new starter in, truck back running. Everything was good on the repair. Ran into a couple of hiccups. End up having to replace the power steering line on this side. But it all worked out, bro. It's all worked out, man. Trust in the Father. Know that He can let you overcome all the obstacles that you face, man. And many hands make light work. And glory to the King. Hallelujah.